Here's the baby plant, and that is to meet with a builder. Kevin was so excited because there was no traffic today.
Yeah, right.
Let's give you a little tour of this harvest host.
And like most places in Florida, if you have a gator, you've got a gator swamp where you can swim your gator back and forth.
I'm just really impressed with the church being willing to do harvest host.
Ah, lizard. We're sailing away to Key Largo.
You see me in this jacket? I will not be wearing this jacket tomorrow. And you know why?
Because we are headed to the Keys.
So we've pretty much done everything that we can do here. We've gotten a lot. I mean, there's always going to be something we could do, but for the most part, all the big stuff is done. For now, we're in the waiting process, waiting for the well permit and the building permit and all of that. So while we're waiting, we're heading to the Keys, and we're going to have some warm weather and have a Keys adventure in our tiny home on wheels that we call the rescue wagon. But before we do that, of course, we've got a couple of things that we have to do before we leave. Mainly, we've got to finish planting the plants on this back hill so that we make sure that it takes care of all that erosion. And so plants are super expensive now. Like the plants that we used to pay like $3 for, maybe even $2, and you weren't really, like, you cared if they didn't live, but it wasn't like the end of the world. Now they're like $10 and $20 a plant. So I need like 300 plants on this hill. So I found some plants on Amazon that were very small, and they were much less expensive, probably like only about $2 a plant, something like that. And I was able to order those in flats of 60, and I was a little apprehensive because I didn't know what that would look like when I got them, because plants coming in the mail, are they gonna look healthy? And let me show you them. Come check these out. I'm super pleased with these. Again, they came in, well, we got them in the flats of 60, but they're so healthy. And they're nice and green, and they're really healthy little plants. I'm super pleased with these plants. The price was good. They came within 2 days. We had a slight little issue where they didn't send me quite enough. All I did was message them, and they immediately sent me the plants. So let me see. We got them from Florida Foliage, and I will put that link in the description below, because if you're looking for plants, we got these juniper plants. If you're looking for a cost-effective way to get a bunch of plants, this is fantastic. Here's the baby plant. It's so cute. And this little hole. These are a lot easier to plant than bigger plants, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad that I have 300 tiny plants as opposed to 300 big plants that I have to plant 300 big holes. So we have one last thing to do this morning, and that is to meet with a builder. So excited about that. But I'm also really excited about heading to the Keys because it is freezing this morning. Let me see what's the temperature?
32.
32. So cold. So we're gonna meet with this builder. I'll update you and let you know what's been said and whether or not this is gonna be the right one. All right, so we just met with the builder, and of course we didn't record because it felt like that would be weird.
Yes.
You know, I don't know, like they might not want to be on camera. However, we had a great meeting with him. Now, I have no idea what his prices are. And you know, we've been going back and forth between, do we build it ourselves and take potentially 8 years, or do we have somebody build some of it, like a good bit of it, and then we do pieces here and there of things that we want to do?
Yeah, and the hard part too is with the pricing with the availability of materials with all the different stuff, doing it ourselves could put us in a better position, or it could put us in a worse position. So there's just a little bit more to it.
Kind of where are you at in your life? Because part of being free is realizing that time is very valuable as well. We want to have adventures. This family compound is the huge adventure for us.
It is.
And we are going to have so much to do here and so much to go through, building and all of those kinds of things. So we want to have a good balance of this adventure along with other adventures in our life.
And regardless of how much work we have the builder do, there'll still be a lot of projects that we do ourselves because we want them done a certain way. And
we're picky.
And but it just comes from being around long enough to know what you want.
That means we're old.
That means we're old. And they're also, when you talk about time
I'm 29.
is money.
I don't know about you.
Well, I'm 22.
So, wish us luck. And now it is time to head to the Keys. So we've been on the road now about 5 hours. We're gonna do a long day today so that we have a shorter day tomorrow when we're actually arriving in the Keys. Kevin was so excited because there was no traffic today.
Yeah, right. Traffic was horrible.
We've also taken this time in the car to go ahead and figure out some more Be Free Acres family compound stuff. We talked to some bit more builders and all kinds of stuff. So we've been getting a lot accomplished in the car today.
Right.
And tonight we're going to be staying at a Harvest Host. So if you're not familiar with Harvest Host, it's a membership that you have with like an RV type club, and you're able to stay at various places like wineries, churches, golf clubs, what else? Farms are a big one. And you can stay there overnight. You just have to have a self-contained RV, and they just ask that you make some kind of a purchase or donation or something like that. So tonight we are staying in Florida, in somewhere down near, where is that?
Orlando?
No, it's down on the beach. It's not as close as, it's not all the way to Miami, but it's down there, down the coast, and we are staying at a church. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are at, welcome to Florida.
Yes.
We are at Southside Christian Church, which is a Harvest Host.
And it's fabulous here. Very quiet, very nice evening. It's getting a little louder now. Everybody's waking up, driving around, but very, very good place to stay. Well off the road. Concrete area to park. Well lit.
Yeah.
Dang, couldn't ask for anything better.
And we came in super late. Not gonna lie, I didn't sleep as well as I had hoped. It's been a minute since we slept in the rescue wagon, and Carter's a lot bigger now, but let's give you a little tour of this Harvest Host. Behind me, about 500 yards is the main road. So you're pretty far back. When you pull in, they have you come around the back of the parking area, so you are off the main road, nice and quiet and secluded back here.
One thing that's really beautiful here is really the way the trees, it's got a lot of mature hardwoods and some mature pines, and then it's grass underneath. And they take very good care of their grass and the maintenance around here, so it's very well groomed, very pretty. Back behind me there is a clearing here that's got some mature pines and hardwoods, and then it's all open. There's a beautiful little area back there to hang out. Real nice, and the fact that you get to pay, you can park on the concrete too, works out really, really well. So I have to say, this is our first time staying at a church, but I am super pumped. It's very nice.
If you have kids, there's a playground right near where you park.
And like most places in Florida, if you have a gator, you've got a gator swamp where you can swim your gator back and forth.
So to donate, there is a box right at the end of the building, and you can simply give your donation right there. You know the energy. I'm just really impressed with the church being willing to do Harvest Host and offer a place to stay for people overnight if they're traveling through. That's such a great use of church space, because typically church is only used on Sunday, Wednesday, you know, some of those other nights, but you're not using the parking lots all the time, so more churches should do that. We made it to the Keys. We are at John Pennekamp, is that how you say that?
Yep.
John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park. And we got a coveted campsite.
They have a ton of activities you can do here.
So excited, ready for some warm weather and sunshine.
Hi.
How you doing? We have camping reservations.
What's the last name?
Benson.
Benson, okay. Park as close as you can to that green sign.
So it's pretty busy. I guess probably because it's spring break for a lot of people. Did you get a site? Did you get the premiere site?
Of course. Well, that works good. You want me to give us more room on this side?
Yeah. So the first thing we need to do when we get to a campground is we have to get everything set up and get our whole space organized. I love doing that. Good. So here's the back of our tiny home, and we have a screen on the back, which is super nice when you want to open up the back and kind of let in the outside, get a good breeze going. And we're right here by this like mangroves. I just saw a lizard. Oh, there's a lizard. Yeah, we won't use it for that.
Oh, you did.
No, for what? I mean, I guess we could either wait here. This is our shore power, and we have full service here, although we don't need full service. So I'm gonna hook up our shore power.
You gotta squeeze it, push it in, and turn it. When hooking up the 30 amp, you always want to make sure all the breakers are off. Lizard. Right across my hand. Push it in, and then actually turn the breaker on.
We're all set up, and I'm going to show you the campsite. So each campsite has a little charcoal kind of station thing, but you can't have fires at your campsites. So also, we just got here, and I just got a phone call that our glass bottom boat tour at the campground for tomorrow morning was canceled. And unfortunately in the Keys, things like that happen a lot when things get canceled. Usually it's because of wind or choppiness on the water, things like that. Tomorrow it's because the boat needs some maintenance. Now, one thing I would say too is when I'm looking at the campsites here as compared to Sunshine Key Resort, I think Sunshine Key Resort has them beat.
Oh, big time.
They're right on the water. It's really beautiful, but it is 5 times the price. So it's really nice that they do have laundry facilities, and also all of their sites have like a gravel, which is pretty cool too.
Took some time, but we pointed out that tomorrow isn't here right now, baby. An absent mind came to roam around, captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge.
Okay, so this is the boat we decided to rent right here. There's enough room for like one person and half a dog.
So the campground has a marina, and at the marina they have scuba diving, they have boat rentals, they have snorkeling, they have kayaks. So there's a good bit of stuff that you can do here.
We're sailing away to Key Largo. Aren't you glad I don't sing all the time? Or maybe we can start that. Kevin sings the tunes.
Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So
Alright, so we're at the kayak landing here where you can take your kayak out, but it says no swimming. And it's talking about all those crocodiles and stuff being around here. And apparently there's only been one time that somebody's been bitten by a crocodile down here. But crocodiles swim in salt water, which basically means it's like an alligator that can frickin' get you wherever you're at. And I think it's more in the northern Keys, so it makes me a little bit uncomfortable. We'll see how more comfortable I get as the vacation goes on.
Also, the beach so far, we've only found the one beach, but it's not really like, it's not that nice seeming. I mean, it's okay, like it's okay, but we've experienced Big Pine Key, and that is very tropical looking and really cool looking right over that 7-mile bridge. And there's, so I don't know, and we do this all the time when we come somewhere new and we're like, we don't know where anything is and we don't really like this, so we'll see, but I don't know. And not very dog friendly here.
No.
That's not going to change even down further, but down further you can come and go more often because Sunshine Key is right across from, some people say Bahia Honda, some people say Baja Honda.
It's Bahia Honda.
I thought so.
Yeah. And Bahia Honda is a beautiful beach. It is a beautiful beach. I like big beaches and I cannot lie.
We ended our day at a beautiful sunset spot in Key Largo called Sundowners. Sometimes when we first get to a new spot, we immediately begin to compare it to the places we've been, the places we would consider our regular spots. But what we've found is that each adventure has its own uniqueness and special qualities that make that memory unforgettable. So we're going to make it our mission to start each adventure with a clear slate as if it was the first adventure. Yep, that's how I think you can truly be free and live each day to its fullest. Well, we're done.
Yes. It's been a day. A day of traffic, but it's still been fun, so we're having a good time. So we will get up and explore tomorrow. Now that our plans have been canceled, we'll do a little refiguring.
We already did some refiguring, so we are going to be doing some exploring of the ocean in snorkels.
If we can get that to work. Yeah. Or did you already book it?
I did it already.
That's why I married her. She's a good woman.
So anyway, today had lots of different surprises, I guess you could say, with our stuff being canceled and lots of traffic, but we had a great dinner with beautiful sunset views, and all in all, we are in the Keys.
That's right.
We're on island time now, so
yeah,
we will be continuing our journey. I hope you will join us. Yeah. And as always, get out there, have an adventure, and be free. Oh, and if you liked this video at all, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Again, see you in the next adventure.
You can also check out our website at www.befreebenson.com.
Be free.